Hey, future lawyers. So, CLAR 2026 is around the corners, and today I'm going to share the strategy for analyzing mock tests. I'll show you how to improve your accuracy, avoid common mistakes, and identify your weak points. Stick with me till the end because these tips are the things which top scorers swear by. Many CLAD aspirants treat mock tests just like another practice session, but that's a mistake. The real value of mock comes from proper analysis. A mock test is only as good as analysis you do afterwards. Common mistakes that CLAD aspirants often make. So let's break down section by section and discuss the common mistakes and how to avoid them. Mistakes I often see in English comprehension: spending too much time on a difficult passage, skipping instructions and not reading the questions carefully, trying to guess meaning of all words instead of focusing on the comprehension. Advice for this would be like, read the question first, mark the difficult ones and come back later. Don't let one tricky passage steal your time. Now let's move on to the legal reasoning part. Is that so the mistakes you all do, or like I did also as a CLAD aspirant. So first was misinterpreting the facts, or not reading the questions, or not reading the passage carefully, because as the principles are already mentioned in the passage that have been given, so reading the passage is the most important thing. And the third one is skipping keywords in the problem statement. So the fourth one is trying to memorize the case details that have been given instead of focusing on the principles. So the advice for this would be to underline the key facts, eliminate the obvious wrong answers like wrong options. Remember, understanding matters the most than memorization. So now let's move on to our third section, that is logical reasoning. So the mistakes we all do is that getting stuck on one question, overthinking complex puzzles. So the advice for this would be, start with easier questions to build your confidence. Mark difficult puzzles for later. Matters the speed and accuracy matters the most than attempting every single question given. So now let's move on to the fourth section, that is current affairs. So the first mistake we often do is trying to memorize everything. And the second one is ignoring relevance CLAT style questions. So the advice I would like to give for this section is to like maintain your own copy, your own notes, a concise summarized GK, like the information you are getting, or summarized concised monthly GK, so that you can refer to it and focus on CLAT style questions you are getting. Focus on Supreme Court judgments, government schemes, international, national affairs. Now let's move on to our last section, that is quantitative techniques. So the most random mistake we do is like the mistakes in calculation, the errors in calculation, the silly mistakes we often do. The second mistake, like I also did in my class, that is like forgetting formulas under pressure. So the advice for this I would like to give is to practice shortcut techniques, double check the answers if time permits, and try to identify such topics which are often repeated, or such techniques which you are understanding that by applying this I'm getting good marks in my mocks, obviously. So now let's move on to the most important thing, is to how to analyze your mocks regularly, or what is the strategy, what is the pattern we should follow. So I have a mantra for this, is like check, track, improve, and repeat. So the first one is check your every mistakes. Just don't write your note down your scores. You have to check every single question which you are in which you are doing a mistake, or in which you are getting a marks, also getting a score, getting a point, because you can understand, like I applied this pattern so I got marks. I applied this pattern and it was a silly question, or it was a silly mistake and I did it, so I'm not going to repeat it. So checking every single question is the most prominent, or the most important thing you have to do in your mock analysis hours. So the second is track your progress. You have to note down your, you have to keep a track of your each section wise marks, or every mock single, like you are giving one mock, second mock, third mock, you have to keep the scores to see if it's increasing or decreasing, if your pattern, the pattern you're following is working or not. So you have to identify your pattern, like your strong and weak sections. I used to give the mocks, or I attempted the CLAT in a pattern like first I attempted logical reasoning, then English, then GK, then legal reasoning, then quants. I used to keep quants at the last because it was my weakest section, and you also have to get to know your weakest section, the weakest section, so that you could like strategize according to that. And you have to identify your strong one also. My strong one was the legal reasoning part and kind of logical reasoning also. So this is the most important thing you have to identify. Like review, time management, you have to note down for each section how much time you're taking, like for every mock at what time you completed. It's from 2 to 4, so you have to note down like I completed 3:50 or I completed 3:30, and you have to review time of each section as well. As you know, CLAT is a time based examination, so you have to practice under pressure also, so time is an essential element here. So consistency is the key. You have to take mocks regularly, you have to analyze at the same day you're giving mock. Is just don't let it be like procrastinate, don't procrastinate. So that if you're giving mock on the Monday, so try to analyze the mock in on the Monday itself. So now let's come to how to maximize your scores in the mocks day by day or week. Start with your strongest section to gain confidence. As I mentioned earlier also, that CLAT, we have to give CLAT, it is a time bound, so we have so much pressure on ourselves. So for gaining confidence, you could start with your stronger sections as well. Avoid spending 2 to 3 minutes, more than 2 to 3 minutes on one question, and move on if you are stuck. Because this is my favorite one, is the like I used to apply elimination method. Is that if you are reading four options, like, so two options is the thing we get confused in between. So I used to eliminate the fourth one the easily, but I used to get confused between the first and second because it is the last option that all the people get confused between the two options also. So it is very easy to eliminate third and fourth, and yeah, elimination method works well. So like we get a compilation or so much of piled GK we get, as we are getting GK 50 to 60 GKs every day, or from newspapers, from compendiums, from in shorts, YouTube, Google. So revise GK regularly and revise the legal principles regularly. Just don't procrastinate, just don't postpone it to the other day. So that if you're giving mock and you have already written it, it happened to me actually. If you have already written a GK and you are giving mock and you haven't revised, so that you will lose your one score, like 1 marks, if you are getting that one question you have already written but you haven't revised or you haven't learned that yet. So after each mock, decide a mini plan that you are going to do this and this in my week. If these are my mistakes I have identified, so I'm going to rectify it, and these are the skills and topics I have to work on. Your mocks are just tool to learn, so mistakes do happen, and it's just that you learn from your mistakes. So I used to get 1 or 2 marks by तुक्का, तो we have to analyze that also कि ये तुक्का भी कैसे काम किया, क्योंकि ऐसा नहीं कि वो रैंडम नहीं होना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर वो नेक्स्ट टाइम आ गया तो आपके लिए वो प्रॉब्लमेटिक हो सकता है. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and trust the process.